Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Stoke against Middlesbrough. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Downing has been caught there, it's a foul. Downing, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Now the pass. Hits it! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
They've played it short. Now it's Downing. Fires it in low. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Morata, Batshuayi, and now they can launch a counter. Batshuayi with the ball through. He's off on a marauding run. Good clearance and very necessary. Surely, big chance! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Stoke have an early lead. Good start. Now it's Morata. Middlesbrough get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
And that wasn't far away.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Middlesbrough are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pumps it upfield. Oh, he's broken through. Top save! That shot was travelling. Had a shot!
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Van der Veel. It's a brilliant interception. Danny Rose goes long and forward. And it's Dele Alli. There to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Stuani puts his foot on the gas. Dele Alli. Morata has a hit! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Stoke got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
How about it? What about it? Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And out to safety. Morata gets it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Stoke looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Chance! Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's a throw. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Oh, just misses past the post.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Van der Wiel. And it's Van der Wiel. The first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Stoke head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Morata. That's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Deftly done. Diving header! And he's there to hoof it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Middlesbrough owe their previous result to some adept management.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shoots! And in it goes!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Stoke take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Tries to stroke it through.
Middlesbrough have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries a through ball.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Has a look and has a go. Stoke haven't yet dipped into their subs. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Rashford. Morata, of whom the stats say he is the best player in the team in the air.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Rashford. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
The shot's on!
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
So what now? Tries to switch the play.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Thrust towards the front line. And it's Morata. Middlesbrough saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
That's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Middlesbrough are looking almost certain to miss out on maximum points, and that hasn't happened for a while. Rashford. Gets it upfield. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Middlesbrough could have here their final chance. Towering header! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Middlesbrough give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Get that clear. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Stoke against Chelsea. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
Yeah, I'd have picked Daniel Alves. He's the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Kennedy, that is Conte. Stoke are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. It's gone out for a throw-in. lifting it over. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kennedy, Hazard, passes it through. Kennedy looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? Stoke picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Towering header! It's gone a long way up and away. Aim forward. Never had too much on it. Kennedy. Conte. Thrust towards the front line. Chance! Managed to get it away. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Ake. Hazard. Speculative strike. And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Willian finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Looks like a good ball through. Away from immediate danger, and the volley, saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Willian. Loftus-Cheek. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Great challenge. Ball's gone out of play. Can he find a finish now? It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ake gets good distance on it. And it's Klaassen. A chance! Goes for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Willian. Müller. Hazard. And always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great leap! He can get that clear. And the cutback. The defence can get it clear. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Walk forward. What does he try from here? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Clears it out of harm's way. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we reach the halfway point.
Stoke ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Stoke can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Chelsea come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cesc Fabregas. Conte. Oh, he's found him in space. They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Was it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Stoke take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Davy Klaassen.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
To meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Chelsea didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, he really... That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Progress is made on the ball. Where to next? Klaassen. Can he finish? Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Managed to get it away. Daniel Alves battles to win it back. Now the pass. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Daniel Alves. Boots it upfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Played into the middle. That's not going to find its target. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Conte tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. It's a long forward pass. Looks to slip it through. Kennedy. Well, still just one up. It needs making safe, this. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Danger averted for now. Chelsea have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Conte is fouled. And it's Muller. Conte. Daniel Alves tries a long pass towards the front. Chance! Muller can hoist it clear. Mertens. Costa. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte plays it out to the wing. There is the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.